the soldiers brought the game back home. The Cincinnati Baseball Club, also known as the Cincinnati Red Stockings, was founded in 1866 and was the first baseball team to recruit and pay its players professionally. They played against other ball clubs at the Union Cricket Club grounds and while touring the U.S. Jackie Robinson was the first black major league player. On April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first black person to play for a major league baseball team. He played first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers for 10 years. Two players played in the MLB for 27 seasons. Two people hold the record for the most number of baseball seasons played, though the individuals played during different centuries. Both Nolan Ryan and Cap Anderson played in the major league for a total of 27 seasons each. Ryan played from 1966 through 1993. Anderson played from 1871 through 1897. Edwin Jackson played for the most MLB teams. In 2019, pitcher Edwin Jackson became the first player in history to play for 14 MLB teams, a feat accomplished within the first 17 years of his still active career. The previous record was held by Octavio Dotel, also a pitcher. Dotel played for 13 teams during his 15-year MLB career. John William Lindsay spent the most time in the minors. John William Lindsay holds the record for spending the most time in the minor leagues before being called up to the majors. Lindsay played in the minor leagues for 16 years before being called up to play for the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2010. He made his MLB debut at the age of 33. Yogi Berra had most World Series appearances and wins. MLB Hall of Famer Yogi Berra holds the record for the most World Series appearances, as well as the record for most World Series wins. He played in 14 World Series and earned 10 World Series rings as a New York Yankee. He was proud to point out that he had a World Series ring for every one of his fingers, a feat that no other player has accomplished. Two different Yankees managers won 7 World Series championships. Two managers share the record for the most World Series wins, and coincidentally, both set their records with the New York Yankees. Joe McCarthy led the Yankees to 7 championships during his tenure with the team, which lasted from 1931 through 1946. Casey Stengel's tenure with the Yankees was 1949 through 1960, a time during which the team also won 7 World Series championships. Connie Mack managed the most wins and the most losses. Connie Mack, who managed the Philadelphia Athletics from 1901 through the 1950 season, is the winningest manager in MLB baseball history. Interestingly, he also has more losses than any other manager. That's because he served as a manager for 50 years. He helped establish the team in Philadelphia after playing for 15 years and serving in management roles for a few more. Due to Mac's longevity in the sport, it's not likely that any manager will ever beat his record for the highest number of wins. Alyssa Nakan was the first female MLB head coach. In July of 2020, Alyssa Nakan became the first full-time female MLB head coach, working for the San Francisco Giants. Nakan started working with the Giants in 2014 as a front office intern. She worked in other roles: player record was 70 home runs, which was set by Mark McGwire in 1998. Only 3 MLB players have hit more than 700 home runs. Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth are the only players in MLB that have hit more than 700 home runs. Ruth hit 3 home runs in his last game on May 25th, 1935, setting the career home record at 714 runs. The record stood for nearly 40 years until April 8th, 1974, when Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run. He later set the record at 755 home runs, which stood from 1976 to 2007, when Bonds hit number 756. Barry Bonds' home run record stands at 762. Cal Ripken Jr. played over 2,600 consecutive games. Cal Ripken Jr. holds MLB's record for the most consecutive games played. Ripken played MLB from 1982 through the 1998 season. During that time, he played in 2,632 consecutive games. The previous record of 2,130 had been set by Lou Gehrig, who retired in 1939. Ripken surpassed Gehrig's record in 1995 and went on to finish that season and play 3 more without missing a game. Nolan Ryan pitched over 5,700 strikeouts. Nolan Ryan holds the record for the most career strikeouts in MLB history. He racked up 5,714 strikeouts during his professional baseball career. He became an MLB pitcher in 1966 when he was just